Hi, welcome to another junior probability video. In this video, we're going to chat about what's going on when we roll two dice. Now we know a die is one. When we have more than one die, we have what we call dice. So here's the sample space when we roll two dice. Now it looks a little confusing. I've stuck it inside these squiggly brackets, and every outcome is inside brackets with two numbers. Now, probably confusing enough that I might color coordinate things, right? So here we go. I've color coordinated the first number inside the brackets with blue, representing a blue die, and the second number inside the brackets red to represent what comes up on a red die. So when I look at this outcome here, that means I've got a 3 on the blue die and a 5 on the red die. This here means both dice came up with 4. This here means I got a 5 on the blue die and a 3 on the red die. Now there'll be some students just a little unsure and think, hang on, that's the same as this outcome here. A 3 on the blue die and a 5 on the red die. Unfortunately, you've got to get your head around that they are different outcomes. Getting a 3 on the blue and a 5 on the red is a different outcome to getting a 5 on the blue and a 3 on the red. I know they both add up to 8, but we're not worried about what they add up to. All right, there's 36 outcomes in total. If you've counted them all up, 36. And I'm going to show you a better way to set this up. And it's with this table, this two-way table here. You can see that one die is along the top and one die goes down the side. And then students just race through and fill out the table by going 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, and so on. So that's quite often a good way to set up the sample space when we roll two dice. All right, let's get into some theoretical probability type questions. So here's example 1. What's the probability of rolling two fair six-sided dice and getting a sum of 8? So I'm going to bring up my sample space. And when we talk about a sum of 8, sum means to add up. So we want all the outcomes that add up to 8. Well, here they are here. We could get a 6 and a 2, a 5 and a 3, a 4 and a 4, 3 and a 5, or a 2 and a 6. They all add up to 8. So there are 5 of them, 5 outcomes. And so we're going to say the probability of getting a sum of 8 is 5 chances out of 36. There's 36 outcomes altogether, remember? You could convert that to a decimal or a percentage if you prefer that. All right, example 2. What's the probability of rolling two fair six-sided dice and getting at least one 6? At least a 6. Now that means 1 6, maybe 2 6s if needed. So here's my sample space. Now when I say at least a 6, all options that come up with at least one 6, a 6. It could have 2. That option down there with 2 6s is good. Now I've counted these outcomes up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to say the probability of at least 1 6 is 11 chances out of 36. Right, example 3. What's the probability of rolling two fair six-sided dice and getting a sum that is less than 9? Remember, sum means they have to add up the two numbers. A sum that is less than 9. Okay, here's our sample space yet again, and we want a sum that's less than 9. So we want to add up the two numbers, and it's got to be less than 9. So I've gone through and I've worked out all the possible outcomes where the sum is less than 9. Now, I can't have 9. So see that option of 6 and 3? Can't have that because that adds up to 9, and we need to be less than 9. So we need to be 8 or less. Right, I've counted them all up. And I think there are 26. So 26 chances out of 36. Right, our last question. What's the probability of rolling a two fair six-sided dice and getting a double? Double just means the same number repeated. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibilities of this happening. So 6 out of 36. You might prefer to simplify this to 1 chance in 6. And again, you can always write these as decimals or percentages. All right, that's us for this video. So thanks very much for watching.